Hi everybody, welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. So I'm broadcasting live today from the MBS, so Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in Sydney at the ICC, Darling Harbour. So it's been a quite busy day. We've got a lot of people and stuff going on. We've got a lot of different stall holders here looking for readings, crystals, healings, or different products. It's all here under one roof, and we're here till Sunday. So come down to, if you're in Sydney, come down and have a look at, and explore what we got here. It's happening on. So if you hear a bit of background, it's just the music and that from the festival. So this week it's been an interesting week. I always say that because the last couple of years with the astrology, every week seems to be interesting, and some weeks more intense than others, and it has been an intense week with that Mars coming into Aries. And this week we've got some more stuff coming up this week, which we're going to go through before I start taking the callers. And we've got a new moon happening on the 30th of May at 9:30 p.m., which is going to be in Gemini. And this is going to be the start of a new cycle. So when we're looking at the moon, we're looking at a 2-week cycle from when it goes into the new to the full. So it's like we start something and we complete something by the end of the 2 weeks. And with being in Gemini, I feel like that this new moon, this energy is going to be, wanting us to upskill our knowledge, upskill. It's also on our needs and wills, knowing things are in place. But I also feel like we're starting a new journey, new doors opening up, a new way of, almost like a new way of life is starting up as well. But it's like networks, and I feel like with this new moon, because on the same day we've also got a Jupiter and Mars conjunction, and on the day before that we've got Venus coming in Taurus, so we'll talk about that. We've also got Mercury and a Saturn, which is going to be squaring. So I kind of feel like there could be some blockages coming up in terms of communication, but it's like when we're looking in Gemini, we're looking at networks. So I feel like we're looking at doing things with other people. I feel like we need to start looking at being more socializing, because we're also looking at our networks, socializing, looking at Gemini. They're young and youthful people. They can have a conversation just about anything. They like knowledge. They're all about learning more, exploring things, being inquisitive. And they are good with young people, because that's why I find they're young and youthful. They always have this energy about a Gemini. I really like Geminis. So we're looking at these areas with this new moon, of this new cycle that's starting up. And I feel like we need to start opening up and exploring opportunities that are coming up for us, and looking at our life, what's working and not working, and really trying to connect with what we want in our lives. And with this square with Mercury and Saturn, this energy may last over a few, about 10 days approximately. It's coming up this week, which could be around the 30th as well, when this is starting to square. So we are going to be looking for, or coming into problems with communication. So things may not be that clear. So when we're wanting to communicate with others, we need to make sure that we communicate clearly, express what we need and what we want as best as we can, because there's going to be problems with this. That's going to be, coming up with these two signs that are coming up ahead, because we're going to have Mercury, which is going to be just come back into Taurus. So this is our needs, our wants, our focus. But Taurus also has a tunnel vision. Taurus people can be very stubborn. They've got this tunnel. They've got their mind made up. That's what they're going to do. You can't change their mind. And it's going to be squaring with Saturn, which is an Aquarius. So, Aquarians are about freedom. They're about being individual. They're about humanitarian, caring for other people. So, there could be a mix-up with certain, trying to be caring and compassionate, or say things you don't mean. These things can coming up, and it's just about, these things do happen, which sometimes they do. It's about letting things go, like trying not to hold on. Sometimes when I do it myself, I put my foot in it and we go over and we get so much anxious and anxiety. And it's about just, okay, I've said it, apologize, move on, and just let it go. As long as you let it go, you've done the right thing. There's no worry about this, but just know these energies are coming up this week. The Jupiter and Mars conjunction, also on the 30th, I feel like this is going to be so intense. We've got Mars in its home sign. We've seen, I know, in media or with the news, there's been some intense stuff coming on to do with, like warlike energy. Mars is also a strength. They always say Mars is this double-edged sword. It's the strength, it's the warrior, but it's also frustration, anger, and there is a bit of war energy there because, it's ruled by Aries, and Aries is war. So we've got this stuff coming up here. So even though we could have luck with these certain things coming up with Jupiter, Jupiter's luck can be abundance, or it may, accentuate the Mars there. So it could be accentuating the strength that we have, showing the compassion for one another, the creativity, or it could be also on the opposite side of the anger, frustration. And sometimes when I feel this energy of Mars at the moment would be my first house, so it's me. And if I start to feel frustration or anger, I know I just got to take a deep breath, and I try and take a step back from the situation. That's how I deal with it. But at the same time, it also makes me more motivated. So it can make this energy can make you a lot more motivation to get things done. But this is not a time to just sit back and let the door open. You will need to do things to let that door open yourself. It's like that. I mean, I'm not religious, but they're saying, we need to help ourselves before we just can't expect things to just open up for us. Sometimes they do, and when it does, it's really good. But we also got to take those steps to make things opportunities, seize opportunities when they come. That's the thing. Put yourself in situations that, it's going to hopefully build connections, build where you're going to go, and complete the goals that you've got. Then we've got on the 29th, the Venus coming into Taurus. So Taurus is our environment. It's our money system, and we got here this Venus, which rules money, which rules relationships. So it is going to be our surroundings, our environment, financial things, looking at investments, money, and as we've seen with our financial situation around the world, things are getting a lot harder. And I feel like with this Uranus in Taurus, things are probably going to get as I said, we need to start being prepared and know. But we also have our intuition. So it's about using our intuition and not trying to get too anxious or trying to take that step back to have a reassess the situation that comes up this week. So that's what I get for the week ahead. I'm now going to start taking the callers. And if we have time, as always, I'll do more cards for what's coming up in the week. So we've got our first caller here. So this is Andre in Audrey in Oceanside,
Okay.
California. So hi, Audrey. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's great. How can I help you today?
I feel like I just need some clarity about my future because I feel like a little overwhelmed at times and just confused about my path forward.
Well, I'm getting you talking to me. I just kept on getting life short. You need to have fun. That's what I kept on getting for you. Life short. You need to have fun, and you need to. I just feel like you need to let go what doesn't serve you anymore. Because I feel like you got so much, perhaps this like angst, and I feel like maybe anxiety too. Okay. Do you have a mother in spirit or a mother figure in spirit by any chance?
What is it?
A mother, either your mum in spirit or mother figure in spirit. I've got someone here. She's telling me this about telling me what to say to you, but I feel like this lady is either a mum or a mother figure. She's not saying she's mum.
She's probably my grandmother.
Well, she's like a mum to you?
Yeah, because no, my mother's still living, but my grandmothers, I had, I didn't really know. I wasn't really close to them. I didn't really know them.
Yeah, we'll just see where we're going here. But this lady knew you as a baby, so I feel like this lady, she did know you. So I feel like as she showed me a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I did have like a grandmother figure as an infant, yes.
Okay, cool. That's who I feel like this is here. So she's telling me life's short. You need to have fun. And that's one who's saying to me, you need to let go of things that don't serve you anymore. I feel like this lady, she's quite she's strong-willed, but she'd give her heart to anyone. And I feel like that she herself would get quite nervous too. but she would have to try. I feel like she was able to hide it. Like you wouldn't, should keep things in. She wouldn't be the one to just spill everything out to you, this lady. But she's also saying to me to tell you,
Oh,
knowledge is the key to power. You're going to say something? Is that okay?
no, I was listening. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. It's okay. Yeah, she's saying knowledge is the key and the power for you to for you to find what you're looking for and the success that's going on in your life. She's also showing me that I feel like she was quite good with her hands. So I feel like she even did like some sort of crochet or like tapestry, like some sort of craft. I feel like she was into doing as well, or maybe even like knitting, like tea posies or like knitting. Like she was very good with her hands. This lady, it's like making like certain things, knickknacks. Um, and she's. I'm also hearing "Don't Forget About Me." So whenever I hear that song, I feel like that they're saying, there's someone that's either honored them in some way, whether it be they make a plant or they have a picture. There's something about honoring this person. So I do feel like it's about honoring them, saying, "Don't forget about me." Now, what I want to
Okay.
say to you, say to you, so what do we need to say? Well, I do feel like in terms of your financial situation, I actually feel like that's going to improve for you, and I feel like it's going to happen in around. I'm going to July to September is when things are going to start picking up for you financially. I do feel like where you are now, I do feel like I'm quite deflated, and I'm quite I'm trying to navigate, I guess through life and through the troubles that I'm facing. But I want to say I feel like that things are going to pick up for you. Um, 'Cause I feel like there's something that's troubling you. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Um, and I feel like I do feel like you're working, correct? You take.
Sorry, say that. Can you say that again?
I feel like you're working, so I feel like you're employed. You have a job.
Yeah, I have my own business. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. But I feel like there's someone around you with the business that like someone's like talking down to you. I feel like this is a male, and they're talking down to you. And I kind of want to block them out. Like I don't really want to hear what they have to say. I kind of want to block them out. But this person, they keep on. It's like almost like a nag. They're talking to me. So with this person, I just feel like it's about um, like saying yes, but then doing what you need to do. So it's like being respectful, but you're okay, but then doing what needs to be done. And I feel like you know what needs to be done. You don't need them to tell you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
yeah, it's probably a, someone in my life that I tries to be helpful,
mhm.
but not really.
Yeah, I just feel like okay, just be like, you're okay, okay. And then once they're gone out of the room, it's like, all right, I know what I've got to do. I just do that. And it's like, and I also feel like you're putting, it's like you're hiding things under the rug. You're sweeping things under the rug. 'Cause I feel like confrontation is not something, and I get like that too. Confrontation, is not something that you want. Um, and I also feel like what else is coming up? What else is coming up for you? Um, I'm just hearing stress, like just trying. I know it's very hard at the moment, but I just do get stressed less because I do feel like, um, and I don't know if you're waiting on an email or some sort of written communication. I feel like that's going to come in, and I feel like it's positive news, and I feel like it's to do with money as well, so to do with the business. Because I do feel like it's going to
You
go
said
up, but I've got,
I'm going to receive a message.
yeah, I just feel like there's some sort of communication coming in, and I feel like it's about money, and I feel like it's positive. So I do feel
Oh,
like it could be
okay.
like an email or letter. I'm just seeing like there's some in this card it's sending out to me. I'll try and get see you can see. Always get the camera always get mixed up. Anyway, there's an envelope here sending out to me in the card, and which is yeah. Yeah. So that's standing out to me there. So that to me is some sort of written communication. And then I see like the arrow going up. So I know I feel like it's about money because that's standing out to me in the card. And I feel like it's going to go up for you. So I do feel like things are going to improve. As I'm saying, from July to September, there's something there. But I do feel like written communication And you're like, it's yes. So whether it be whether it be maybe a new client or something you're waiting on, or I feel like it could be a contract. Do you have like contracts? I feel like this could be a contract.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't currently. Yeah, it could be a new contract.
Yeah. Can I ask what is it that you do? Is it, are you like a shop? What is it that you have?
Yeah, it is like it's like an e-commerce. Yeah, it's like a shop online. Yes.
A shop, like, 'cause I'm seeing like a shop front. It could even be like a loaning because I feel like more money is needed, and I just feel like you're going to get it. And I do feel like it's some sort of written. So as I said, it could be like a contract, could be some news, but I am getting that around the July to September mark that coming in. I just want to say, don't worry. And this lady in spirit, she loves you, and she really wants you to move forward and to be happy. Do what makes you feel happy. That's what she's saying to me for you.
Does that mean is she revealing her name or anything like that?
Sorry?
Is she revealing like her name? Because I'm not really entirely sure who it is. I think I know.
Names? I don't. Sometimes I get names. In this instance, I'm not getting a name. I get more personalities, and I get more. Well, they are whatever they show me. Name. I'm terrible with names in the living. So if I'm with the people that passed over, I'm terrible with names that passed over. But I do get them every now and again. Unless like it's like could be like a Lynn, or an L. But I said that
Yeah,
names is not my.
that was the first thing that came to my mind was Levon. Yes.
Oh,
With
okay, there we
L.
go.
Yes.
So there we go. Great. That's really good. All right. I'll let you go there, and I'll get on to the next caller. I hope you have a good day, and I hope I helped you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
That's okay. All right. We got our next caller. So this is Christine in San Francisco, California. So how are you, Christine?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you?
Well, I'd like to know if my mother's coming through at all, if she has any messages for me.
Okay. I do have a lady in spirit with you. This lady is I see her as being quite old. As I do see her being quite frail as well. This lady, she had, I feel like her hair was shoulder length, but there's a curl to her hair. Does that resonate? Can you just confirm if
You
that
said
sounds
short
like your
leaf,
mother?
right?
Short and white?
You said short length, right?
Sure. The hair was like it's kind of to the shoulder-ish, but there's a curl to her hair. Her hair's not completely straight. There's a curl to it.
Oh, okay. That maybe that's my friend Lorena.
Okay. And was she quite frail when she passed? I feel like this lady's quite
No,
frail.
she wasn't frail.
All right. Let me just see how it goes. But your mum was frail, because I feel like I may have two people here coming in together, like hand in hand. So I do feel like we've got one person here that did pass away in a hospital. I do feel like how did you pass? I kind of feel like one was old, but or like old age, but there's also another one. I kind of feel like there might be a cancer issue with that. Would your mum have died of like in hospital from but was like old age? She was just old.
No, my mom died of well, she was in the third stage of pneumonia.
Okay, but she was older.
She was 61.
Okay, all right. Let me just see where I'm going with this, so I know it fits in with you. Okay, this could be a grandmother coming in that I've got with you, with this older lady that's coming in. And I just feel like that, because I'm asking her how she passed, and she's just saying that she's just telling me that she was old. And I feel like this could be potentially on your mum's side of the family. But this lady, this older woman, was someone that would look after everybody else. And I feel like she had a heart of gold. And I feel like, she's like, even with your mum, I feel like she did a lot, and I kind of feel like these ladies were close. Now, the other lady that's coming through, I'm just going to try and call your mum in. Now, I feel like with your mum, was she quite of a shy person? I feel like this lady's kind of shy. Okay, let me see where I'm going to go with this. So I feel like this, I see one lady's pulling every lady in. One lady's more vocal than the other one, and the other lady's quite shy, and holding back a little bit. And okay, let's see if we can bring her in. I also feel like this lady is quite religious as well. That might be another reason why she's holding back. Sometimes when they're religious, I see them coming back, and then I've got to try and talk them into coming forward. So I'm just getting her to come forward. Okay, she's liking what I'm wearing, so I feel like she likes nice dresses, nice things, because she's telling me that she likes what I'm wearing, and she's telling me that you've been feeling a bit down, and she's just saying like cheer up. She's saying, sometimes things happen, and it's like we can't control the universe and we can't control the world or our environments, but it's time for you now to start to cheer up and concentrate the good things that are coming in. I also feel like there's some sort of news, some sort of celebration news coming in around you, with family. I even feel like I feel like you've got a daughter. So telling me they're talking about a daughter.
I have a daughter.
So I feel like there's something good around your daughter coming in. So I feel like there's some sort of celebration or some good news coming in, and it's to do with your daughter. And they're getting quite excited on the other end. It's like you've got this gathering coming up around you with your loved ones that are there. And even like with the friend that you mentioned, I've got this gathering of ladies, but they're celebrating it. But I feel like there's some sort of good news, positive news coming up, and I feel like it's to do with your daughter that's coming up here.
That doesn't sound at all like what's going on. Can you tell me anything about my son, Hayden? He's about to be adopted out, not by my choice. I actually fought for him for 8 years, and I just recently lost my fight with the system.
Okay, the son. All right, let's have a look. I felt a lot of anxiety and stress with this. I feel like that you're look, I want to say it's all not lost. I do feel like you'll still be able to see him. I feel like there's some sort of like visitation. I feel like I still feel like you'll still be able to see what's going on. I do feel like there's a feeling of loneliness, and I feel like a bit down as well. And I do feel like I just want to say don't give up. I want to say don't give up, but I do feel like that, I'm looking at the cards now for you, and I feel like I feel like there's some good stuff coming up for you.
Because my life has been nothing but horrible. Son.
Okay. So I was saying when your loved ones are saying about you feeling down, but they're saying like try and concentrate on the positive that's coming up for you.
Yeah.
There's also
huh?
Yeah, look, sometimes life is hard when things get down, but they're just saying to try and concentrate on the positive. So it's like, even though we find it hard to find positives there, but sometimes it's about trying to find the positives. I've also got here a contract. So I feel like there's something about a contract or some sort of written, I'm going to say contract to do with this, or could even be papers that's coming up here. I feel like some sort of papers or contract. I feel like this is to do with your son. With what's going on. Look, I do feel like there's going to be I feel like there is going to be some sort of like battle or fight that's going to come up with this. And as I said, I do feel like it's going to take some time, but I do feel like you will see him again. Whether I do feel like it's going to be some sort of like visitation or visits that's going to be able to come and take place with this. I do feel like that there's a third party involved that's also causing a lot of issues and a lot of problems. I'm still getting some sort of like positiveness around your daughter. So I still feel like something about your daughter is going to be positive that comes around her that's coming in.
Yeah.
And I do I do know in spirit you've got your loved ones there, and they're trying to pick you up. But I also feel like as I said, I do get some good cards here for you. So I do know that you're on a quest, you're on a mission, and you will find you are going to find what you're looking for. But I also know you need to also as hard as it is, and as hard as with everything that's going on with you now, it's like you do need to take some time out, but it's also about like being regenerate like the batteries because of what's going on.
Uh-huh.
And and um sorry, I'm just hearing the people in spirit. They're saying there's no need to fight, but there's someone who's causing the mischief. I feel like there's someone third party who's causing the mischief. But just try and hold on. I feel like just trying to hold on tight, even though at the moment you're trying to juggle things around and things are not falling into place. I still get that there is something good that's going to come in. I still feel like it's around your daughter. That's not going away. So I do feel like there's something good around that situation. But with your son, I do feel like it's going to be still bit of a battle, but I still feel like you will be able to see him in some way coming up. And I even feel like that could even happen around July or even next month in June.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
I'll leave it there, Christine. So I hope I've helped you the best that I can, and I'll talk to you another time. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, everybody. So I hope you've all had a good show. As I said, we're down here in Sydney. If you're coming down on the weekend, please come down and say hi. I do get booked up pretty quickly, so if you want to contact me on my social media to book a reading with me, there's also other wonderful readers here that you can also book in. They've got stage performances on as well, and they've also got there's some people offering some free trials and free readings for different healings and different modalities that's coming around. So if you do want to contact me, you've got my website, which is Lady D Psychic Parties, same as my Facebook page. You've also got my TikTok and Instagram is Lady D Psychic, and then my YouTube channel, which is Lady D. If you can't find Lady D, just Google Danielle Psychic and it'll come up. So I hope you all have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you again for the next week's show. So bye for now.